Hello, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. There is a website for Chris Ann. Chris-Ann with an E.com. It's down there. So if you want to freeze frame and check it out, feel free to. Chris-Ann with an E.com. Supportive Oracle cards. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle Cards by Colette Baron Reed. The website for Colette is ColetteBaronReed.com. There's also a couple other ones down there at the bottom, so feel free to freeze frame and check them out if you would like to. Okay. What do we have for Gemini? Gemini. I've been shuffling. I've been trying to shuffle, but this card just has to keep coming up for some reason. It's not showing up for you directly, though. All right, so I'm going to address it just so you know it's here, and let's see where we have to go with it. It's the Devil card. It keeps like popping up around this. Like I'm trying to shuffle it in there so deep so it just doesn't show up, and it's like nope. I'm coming out to play. I want to, and that's how it is. The Hanged Man is showing up for you. And for Gemini, it's not, well, this is very interesting. Because when I'm feeling this, it's not like you're not doing anything. It's just nothing is coming of it. As the snow falls off the wall, or the ceiling, or the roof. You're busy, but you feel like you're going in circles. That's annoying. Every time you keep going in circles, you're trying to get new information, but it's like every time you go out getting more information, it keeps bringing you back to the same spot. Really? How often does that happen? That must be really obnoxious. I never really, because I know Gemini see multiple different angles, but why would it keep bringing you back to the same spot? It's like I feel like I keep coming back to the same, either that or every time I try a different avenue, it never takes me where I really want to go. I can find a lot of different ways to do things, but it's not taking me where I want to go. And I keep having to do things, like I keep having to stay in motion with this Queen of Wands. Don't get caught up in the gender, but it's like I keep having to move, I keep having to do things, but it never goes anywhere. You got the block card here too, with the two of non-action. Non-action with the, is it the Ice Queen? The Ice Queen. Again, don't get caught up in the gender, but Two of Swords with the non-action. Things are just not changing. No matter what I do, no matter how far I move forward, no matter what I actually push forward, I keep coming back to the same thing. I can't get where I want to get. It's kind of like I want to get to the other side of the river, but it's too cold and too fast, and I can't. You can't swim in it because it's too cold. I can't find something that'll get me across. If I try to make a raft, it just gets swept down the road, the river. It's just going too fast. It won't go across. If by the time I get across it, I'll be 20 miles down the river, and that's not going to work for me. It's just kind of like, and even when I thought I could do that and get across, like, all right, I'll give into it, I'll do it, at least I'll get across, I still can't get across because the current keeps pushing me back to this side. It just won't let me get over there. And it's just kind of like, what is going on? Which is extremely frustrating when you guys can see so many angles, and it just won't. No matter what you do, you keep ending up back at the start, and you're like, square one again, square one again. Although you don't want to give up, I get that too. You got the Chariot here, and you're just kind of like, I don't want to give up. I really need this to happen. I really need something to come of this. And you're putting in every effort you can think of to actually make this change happen. And it's like, I try so many different ways, and I never get across the river. I get down, I go up, I go down, I can go inland more, but I just can't get over where I want to get. The bridge is not crossable for whatever reason. It's just like, I know so many different ways to do things. If I could find somebody to fly a helicopter, I could take a helicopter across, but I can't seem to find one. So like I could think that like that would work if I could get one. I can't get one. Speedboat might work. If I could get one, can't get one. It's kind of like that too. It's kind of like I can think of ways where it would work, but I can't get access to those ways. It's annoying. It's obnoxious. What's your advice? Ooh. Lady of the Lightning? Lady of Lightning? There you hold tight is what I'm getting from it. Because there's an energy that actually will work with you on this. Is somebody torturing you? It almost feels like it to me. Somebody wants you to ask them for help. I feel like there's a little bit of a torture energy going on here. That somebody is waiting. That Lady of Lightning is here too, and that this Queen of Pentacles, somebody's waiting, and they want you to ask them for help. I get that with the Devil card and the Pentacles. These are both actually Earth cards. They will actually help you. You want to get across that river, Gemini? I want you to ask me for it. And it's kind of like that energy, kind of like, well, I want you to ask me for it. Why are they doing this? I don't know. When you figure out who it is, I feel like you'll know why they're doing that, for the most part. Do they want control? Do they want something else from you? They do. Gemini, I can get you across that river. I've got some other things, though, that I'd want you to assist me with. They know. This is somebody who seems to understand that you see things that other people don't see. This is the type of person where I feel like normally they let you go your own way. But they're also very astute, and they're like, if I need to find a different way to do something, I'll bet you dozens of donuts, or how the dime to donuts, however that works, I'll bet you anything that Gemini could find it. I can't see a better way to do this, but I'll bet you that Gemini can. But they're waiting for their leverage. So they're kind of like, I feel like the way this is like going is, you know what, Gemini, I know you want to cross that river. I have the means to get you crossed. I have access to whatever you need to get across that. Actually, I can get you across the bridge. I know people, I have some favors, I can get you across that bridge. You don't even have to worry about a helicopter. You don't have to worry about a speedboat. I can get you across the bridge. That all those blocks and traps and barbed wire, I can get you through that. I can do it. Thing is, I got this other situation over here. If you can help me find this situation a way to do this with this situation, which isn't naturally happening, it just doesn't want to work that way. If you can help me find a way to do that and I'm successful with that, I'll get you across that bridge. I'll get you across this river. I'll get you through this obstacle. So if you do that for me, I'll do this for you. If you do this for me, I'll do that for you, however you want to look at it. Making a deal with the devil. I don't know if you've ever heard. I don't really believe in the devil, personally. But you know what they say, you make a deal with the devil makes out better than you do. Yeah, that's where we're going. You make a deal with the devil always makes out better than you do. They always do. So, how bad do you want to cross that river? I guess is what they're saying to you. The thing is, Gemini is quite sharp. And people underestimate Gemini. I swear that's just like a thing with Gemini. 9 times out of 10, it seems, in my opinion, people underestimate Gemini. So, the star card is very compatible for you. It's weird. They think they know how smart you are. Because you can see all these different angles. You can find a way. They don't really know how smart you are. They think they do. Because they're saying, all right, I feel like the advice for this is like, see the manipulation for the manipulation. This person thinks they're going to get more out of this than you're going to get out of it. So keep that in mind. And maybe this is a time for you to negotiate things a little bit better. Because it's like when it comes towards you, it's like, well, I need to cross that river. I really got to get across that river. this would solve my problem. So it's kind of like I kind of just want to go with it just to get it done with. Like, all right, I'll help you. That way you'll help me. Step back and give yourself a minute to think this out. Give yourself that quick moment. What else do you want from this situation? Like, go for the gold. Don't just go across the river. What do you want when you get across there? Like, I don't want to just get across it and be able to go on my way. Maybe I want to get across it and I want to have a bike to drive to go somewhere. Maybe I need a day's food of rations or whatever, a meal or two. Think about what you really want. You're actually in the power position. They're not playing it that way. They're kind of making it look like they're in the power position, but you actually are. They need you more than you need them. And I feel like you might be looking at this like, no, I really got to get across that river. They need that situation that they need help with even more than you do. They're more desperate than you are for that. So if you're feeling desperate, they're more desperate than you are. They need it a lot more than you do. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny. The Two of Wands and the Four of Wands. These are good cards. You want to lock in what you need to get out of this. I just feel like there's that Two of Wands. It's not, I don't know. I just feel like things might change. This is one of those situations where you kind of want to be like, when we get to this part on your situation, then you have to do this for me. I'll do that, and then we'll go a little farther on your situation, and then you'll do this much more for me. You want to make sure they're doing stuff for you as they go. That Two of Wands, I get this sleight of hand feeling. Because when I feel like when it stabilizes with their Four of Wands, I don't know, their urgency to help you isn't there. And that Ringmaster of Scrutiny is like it's like they're gonna second guess, like, you know, Gemini, you want to cross that river, but let's do something better for you. You don't want that. You're not looking for somebody to make decisions for you. But I feel like once they get what they want, they'll be like, let's renegotiate. I know you want to cross that river, but I think I have better for you. Because now they want to keep you closer to them because they think that you could do more for them later. I don't know. It just reminds me of somebody from my past who, like, they got me to do work for them and they said they were going to do something for me. And it was more, how do I explain? I'll just give the example. It was my father, just for fair. I was like, how old was I? Like 12? He convinced me and my younger brother to clean up this chicken coop for him, and then he was going to take us for ice cream or something. The thing is, we did it, but everybody was going for ice cream anyway. It was like, it wasn't any skin off his back. He kind of duped us, is what he did. And I just get like this getting duped feeling from this situation. I keep getting that. Ironically, when you help them, they're really going to like you, and they're going to want to kind of keep you closer. They're going to kind of try to latch you to them. They're going to kind of try to keep control of you. That page, like, the energy is just not stable with them for some reason. It seems like it should be, but the Devil, with that Page of Swords, those are not compatible energies. They're trying to kind of like make this work out for them. They're feeling like you'll just go along with them. Kind of like, well, you can't get across that river without me anyway, so I guess you're kind of stuck waiting for me to help you. So while you're waiting, you got to keep me happy, so you might want to do this to keep me happy. It's just a weird energy. Be careful with this one. Be really careful. It's slippery. That Fool card, like, they feel like they can sneak one past you, or kind of like, well, I know you wanted to get across that river, Gemini, but I think I have something better for you. That's not what you want. It's really obnoxious. I don't know. It's kind of like, well, before I get you across that river, let's go over here and look at this. And they try to, like, get you involved in some other stuff. People, whatever this person is doing, this has happened to you before. I'm getting with the Six of Cups. That's why they're saying strategize. It's almost kind of like, I'll pay you half now, and I'll give you the other half when I get across the river. It's kind of like that. This is because it's like, it's very slippery. There's a bit of like, they match your air to a point. So it's almost like they can speak your language, but it seems like they should be trustworthy. That's the weird thing too. It seems like they should be trustworthy, but then they change their mind and they get a little bit manipulative. I think they've been manipulative the whole way. This is like a slippery one. How bad do you really need to get across this river? That's the question. And maybe my advice that I'm feeling through this is while you're helping this person, see what it is see how it is, like, how is it that they can get you across this bridge? Who do they know? Who else knows them? Who else, as you're helping this person, you might be able to find other people who also have the ability to get you across that river. Start cozying up to them, because I feel like you can use this energy to find other people who can also help you. And you might have to like, kind of like, all right, I helped them. Now that I found a different way, let me just get across. Because it might be like, it's kind of like, oh, the speedboat wasn't going to work. The helicopter wasn't going to work. I need to get across this bridge. This person has a way to get me across the bridge. It's the only person I know that could do that at the time. But while you're helping them, who knows? Maybe you'll find somebody that's like, well, I do have a boat. It's not a speedboat, but it would get us across. I've done it before. What I do is I go up the river about 2 miles, and then I go over to this island in the center, and then I just kind of kick off that way, and then somebody else will be like, well, I can get you across. I can't do it the way they can, but I have a different way that I've done it. And you'll find somebody else like, well, this is how I've gotten across there, Gemini. This is how I've done it. I could help you do it. You might find other options through helping this person, but always keep in mind, this person plans to get more out of this situation than you do. So just be mindful of it. Be looking for it. I don't want to be like negative about it, so I hope it's not super negative when I'm saying that, but it's kind of like, be aware of this one. This is a slippery one. I hope that helps. Are we done? I think we're done. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you for watching. I hope that helps. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.